Hi, I'm Adam Drake from Mugen Seiki Racing. Today I'm going to take you under the hood, my MBX8 nitro buggy. This is the MBX8 World's Edition buggy. I'll give you a little bit of a closer look, just show you all the components, hop-ups, and a brief description of some of those items. So let's take a closer look. Okay, so we'll start by removing the Protect body clips that secure the Mugen MBX8 body. This is the stock body, which was painted by Dark Side Designs. The stickers and wing wraps, all my graphic stuff, comes from Stick It One Racing. We'll start with the power plant. So we have the OS Speed B21 Adam Drake 2 Edition engine. It has a OS P3 Gold glow plug. It's the glow plug of choice that I use in all conditions. I don't really use the glow plug to kind of tune for different conditions. Always stick with the P3. The header is a 75mm header, and at the moment I have the 2090 SC exhaust pipe. Sometimes they're on the 2100, just depends on the track conditions. The engine is secured to the chassis using the Mugen one-piece engine mount. I use that in pretty much all my Mugen Nitro vehicles. Clutch system. This is from ProTech RC. It is the ProTech 4-shoe clutch. Now, in most conditions, I use 2 carbon, 2 aluminum with 2.9 and 2 1.0 springs, but it's something that you can use to tune the delivery of the power for the different track conditions. The ProTech clutch is great for that. If you like all aluminum, you can run all aluminum, but in buggy, for the most part, I pretty much go with 2 carbon, 2 aluminum. The air filter is the Losi boot with the Flashpoint pre-oiled foams. What else do we have here? So we have the associated wing with a Stick It One wrap, and that's secured with the Flashpoint one-piece wing mount. As far as the tires go, we have Proline S4 Hole Shot 2.0 on the Proline wheel, and these are secured using Proline's glue. Hole Shot's kind of the all-around greatest tire ever made. It's my tire of choice for pretty much all conditions. You do have to change tires depending on the conditions, but for the most part, you can run a Hole Shot anywhere. It always works. As far as the compounds go, I bounce back and forth between M3, S3, and S4, but you're always gonna have good grip running the Proline Hole Shots. As far as some of the hop-ups that I have titanium screws from Lungsford, titanium turnbuckles from Flashpoint, which these are manufactured by Lungsford. I have the Avid titanium droop screws, as well as the Avid titanium shock pins. Those are really cool. They look super nice. They help reduce a little bit of unsprung weight, which will allow the vehicle to accelerate through the bumps a little bit better. I have the optional taller tower, which some of the newer World's Edition buggies, this now comes stock in the kit. I have the Mugen 20-gram weight in the back, which is a really nice tuning option. You can use that to kind of tune the front to back balance of the vehicle. Normally in Nitro buggy, I use it in the back, but sometimes I will run it in the front. As far as the servos go, these are from ProTech RC. I use the 170 SBL for steering and the 170 TBL for throttle. So torque servo for throttle, speed servo for steering. I use the ProTech aluminum non-clamping servo horn. Flashpoint also makes a really nice aluminum non-clamping servo horn for pretty much all the servos. The battery is from Flashpoint RC. It's the 2500 milliamp 2S LiPo battery. Futaba R324 receiver. And I still use a just good old-fashioned mechanical switch. Some of my vehicles, I have the ProTech electronic switch. Just depends on kind of the vehicle or radio tray I have at the time, but I go back and forth between both of those. Other hop-ups, from Mugen would be the aluminum servo saver top. From Flashpoint, I have the aluminum cross pins in the diffs. Flashpoint aluminum captured magnetic wheel nuts. And other than that, it's pretty stock, pretty basic. You know, like I said, some titanium screws to kind of make it look nice, reduce a little bit of weight. And but for the most part with the screws, I just use the titanium screws on the top of the vehicle. On the bottom, I just have the standard steel screws. As far as the bearings go, I normally use the Mugen NMB bearings for the 8x16, so outer wheel bearings, diff bearings. Mugen also now has NMB bearings for the pinion, so the 6x13x5 bearings are now available. I go back and forth between, for the larger inner wheel bearings, sometimes I use the Avid ones, sometimes I use the Mugen ones. It just kind of depends on what I have on hand, but both the ones from Avid as well as Mugen are really durable and hold up well. And other than that, that's pretty much it. This is, like I said, a little bit of a closer look and under the hood of my MBX8 World's Edition Nitro Buggy.